Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age on the MysteriousSJG. Got a little frustrated by Magic Pot last time, but this time, having basically, because that's the one problem with frame skip mode. You're not reading all these little texts. It's telling you, hey, you need to fight this guy a special way. He's a gimmick. I think it would be a lot more fair if that enemy started out as like a non-hostile. Like, they have non-hostile enemies in the game, or non-hostile creatures in the game that turn hostile. You can attack, like the various guards and stuff on the overworld map. But they didn't do that here, and they just have it start out red so that you automatically attack it and then get your butt kicked. See, now we're beating... Oh, it's a skeleton. So have we still not attacked the... There he is. Now he's just a regular old enemy that we can beat up. He's like, yay, I got an elixir. You stole it back and now you're murdering me. What a bunch of jerks. They recommend ranged weapons on it. I'm seeing why now. It's just because it keeps running away. Now we've got the Nightwalker, which is an extra fancy bonus enemy here, but we didn't really have a lot of time to figure it out while we were in the middle of fighting an all-powerful frickin' magic jar before. Book of Orgain Mill, whatever. There you go. Basically, we cleared out this zone. And the gimmick was pay attention to the cues and give the enemy an elixir when it asks for an elixir. And suddenly we've gone from being completely overwhelmed to not in any kind of trouble at all. I think I'll celebrate by switching party members, because the boys are now ahead of the girls. Everybody's visible by something that... Well, you know what? No, let's not switch. Let's let the boys get up to 83 so that they're... that's a prime number, unless I'm doing the math wrong. And prime numbers are what you want when taking on super bosses that tend to throw around magic spells that are like, you know, level 2 sleep, level 5 death, or whatever. Alright. Okay, I'm really ready to get out of here now and get on with the level. Man, the next time I find one of those big orbs, it's going to give me quite a few little orbs, I would think. It should max me back to 95 at this rate. Which is something like 2 to 3 times as effective if you just wait and collect the enormous orb. Oh, I thought that was an enormous orb. It was the protect symbol next to Balthier's health meter. Ow. Wouldn't that have been a great way to get game over if I had managed to escape from that zone? Anyway. Alright, so all we got left here is Southwest, which is 18. So let's... What floor does it say this thing is on? Penumbra North, Abyssal South. Yeah, we will be seeing more of these things in the next floor, so we should probably be advised. So anyway, Southwest 18. Let's start getting down there. I'm coming close to wrapping this game up, folks. The last main story bit is going to be pretty anticlimactic compared to all the optional bosses we've been fighting. So what did I say? 18? Okay. This will take just a minute. And this will open up the path below. But let's at least search around here. A lot of crappy little 2-gil chests. Chests that don't spawn every time and give you a good treasure 10% of the time and give you 1 or 2 gil every other time. It is super aggravating. Okay, so not a whole lot going on over there. Hoping there's a big... If there is a big orb over here, I'll feel like we'll have enough to actually clear the whole next zone. But, I'm not seeing one yet. Just keeping an eye out for, magic pots. Got a black orb. Quiver of sapping bolts. That might actually be good. You are not using bolts. Are you using bolts? No, you're using the Zodiac spear. But if you were not, sapping bolts. Would be, in fact, the best bolts available so far. But then again, the Zodiac spear is like the best weapon in the game, so we should probably have somebody using it. I mean, really. It would also be nice if somebody, if we could find rather a big bolt, or big, enormous orb, whatever they're called, the enormous omelet sandwich, former Burger King menu item, where I appreciated the honesty of the name. Oh, here's a whole new zone. I'm realizing now that we will have, if we find an enormous one of those, we will probably at this point get reset to 99. So I should start farming these again just in case we don't find one. Two gil, huzzah. And I believe we are in the top secret zone where you would find Niho Paloa if, you know, only appears 10% of the time, whatever. And didn't appear this time, but this place is marked on the map as being a special room. So we would need to come in and out of this room over and over to get the best treasures. If I didn't already have enough of that item. There are specific little side rooms where those giant orbs would sometimes spawn. So, just keep kind of hoping we'll come across one, but I'm hoping that if leaving the floor doesn't change anything about it. Maybe if we come over here, it will be here now. seems like they were in these little rooms with like one enemy. On the floor above, they kept popping up in a room where there was like one of those big skeletal dragons, and there would be a giant orb next to it, but maybe they're just completely random when they appear. But they wouldn't appear as a result of you defeating an enemy. They would just appear on their own. When you first enter the room, they would be pre-spawned. It'd be like Spawn Alley, you know? So I tell you what, let's do the once over this zone. Because I'm a little afraid that if I leave this floor, suddenly I won't get credit for all those enemies I defeated. That, like, you know, the enormous orb will have extra orbs in it from you defeating enemies, but only on that floor. That's what I'm afraid of. So you're seeing a little bit of the excitement that was my off-screening, just running back and forth to rooms that I already cleared, respawning enemies to try to get a big orb. Although if I get like, you know, 10 or so, I mean, oh, there we go. This is what I was hoping for. $138. Okay, well, I'm only allowed to have 99, so apparently the strategy is don't collect the little ones at all, because whatever rate I was getting of return on those, it was I don't think I had killed 138 enemies in the past video or two. Alright, so we've now full cleared this floor. We didn't get all the special elite treasures, but we got enough. And we got a few slate trap. So now we can, just to be on the safe side. Oh, screw you guys, I don't really care. We're going to go back to the first floor, save our game, and then come down to Abyssal, which we have just unlocked. And by just unlocked, I mean we actually unlocked it a little earlier, but I decided to go looking for massive black orbs and salty chocolate balls. So again, just to be on the safe side and to avoid losing progress, like the wonderful progress of getting murdered by a magic pot and its friends, we will save our game, and then we will go back down one floor deeper. Still thinking I'll keep the boys around until the, well, you know what? Changed my mind. I'm gonna take out the boys for a while and let the girls play, because this is one of the very few places where they would actually be able to level up anyway. So the girls will just get further and further behind if I don't give them a chance to stretch their legs. So the boys will put on the adorable cat ear hoods. I like the fact that Magic Pot gives you a whole bunch of license points, which you shouldn't possibly still need by this point in the game, but whatever. Oh yeah, I actually want to switch them out, or it's really not worth equipping the ladies with all the most powerful stuff. Speaking of the most powerful stuff, what are they equipped with? You got the Zodiac Spear. She has Tournesol. Onion Shot? Oh, I think because we were fighting something that was absorbing elements, perhaps? Well, I'm a little worried that enemies down here might be absorbing darkness, so I'm not really keen to have lots of characters using dark elements anyway. So we will head to the Abyssal, where we can expect things to get kind of nasty, I would expect. This is the lowest floor. It's not a very long dungeon, although, as we've seen, there's plenty of nastiness in it. This is the lowest floor, I believe, not counting a single room boss floor that we can unlock beneath this. So this is kind of it. It's the lowest floor of this game's only optional super dungeon. Well, it's an optional super dungeon that comes much later in the game than the optional Niagara Hall of Nabudi's super dungeon. So both of the important treasures, a ribbon and wither, only have a 10% chance of appearing, and this is the room they would be in. So we want to do 9 crystals on this one. And we should have enough. As a matter of fact, I probably didn't really need to go. I was probably fine back when we were in the 50s range. Well, actually, no. We need more than 50 for this floor, but, do we? Hold on. 30, 48. Yeah, we need more than 50 for this floor, but it wasn't necessary to power back up to 99. This is weird. According to this thing, I should already be done. So I'm a little surprised here. Am I look? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you need quite a few on this floor. Set 14. I actually need. I'll jump to 5 because I was looking at the information for the previous floor. Yeah, you do need quite a few for this floor, but we will have enough. So this should do it here. And then as we... so we'll want to be kind of careful about not accidentally summoning or fighting magic pots without giving them an elixir first, but otherwise it's going pretty good. And we'll be getting Wither soon, which I believe is the last technique in the game that we don't already have. I think the magic pot might be in another section of the room, or the area. But just to be on the safe side, we basically need to... yeah, to be safe, we need to take care of this guy. Alright, well, the magic pod did seem to be on the other side of a wall or something, so let's just kick these guys' ass. 24 black orbs should bring us back to pretty close to max. And then, if I'm reading the map right, this will take us into a room where there's a chance of the treasure that we want appearing. Don't know exactly where it should be, but probably right in the middle of the room where it isn't. So now we just come in and out of here over and over and over again, which seems like a lame game mechanic. But it is what it is. At least we get to look at Ashe. Not as much fun as of a character as Yuna. A lot less codependent, obviously, but certainly she was trying to be brave and strong on her own. Yeah, I believe this treasure chest only has a 10% chance of appearing, but is always with her when it does. So this is really just kind of irritating here. It's not a challenge at all. It's merely tedium. Being rewarded solely for perseverance here, not for any kind of skill. But I guess we keep at it, because when we're done, we've got all the loots. As far as techniques go, that's a thing. And it's extra annoying that I don't know exactly where in the room the treasure chest would appear, so I kind of feel compelled to search around each time in case I was about to accidentally dash out when we actually did have it here. It's just off in a corner somewhere. But it's probably right out in the middle of the room, I would think. Get a nice look at the part of Ashe's hair. There we go. And we obtained Wither. Alright. Pouch of Dark Shot. It seems like there might be a false wall around here somewhere. Oh, there's a... There was definitely a magic pod showing up on my enemy list that we couldn't reach. Honestly, the map for this level seemed to suggest that there was a another place we could get to from here. But I really don't know how much I care. Because this is the main treasure that we really needed to come here for, and we got it. Now, the ribbon only has a 10% chance of appearing, and it's in the room on this side. That would serve us right if there's a magic shard or magic pot in here that will appear every single time. But if there's not... Let me check something. How many ribbons have I got? Because if I've got like 5... No, I got 3. I was about to say, if I was one short of being able to have everybody equipped with ribbons, including my backup party, it would totally be worth coming in and out of this room to get a 6th ribbon, just to make sure that we didn't have to worry, like the situation I got myself in, where we pulled in the backup party and we're like, oh crap, they don't have ribbons now. But if this is the, there's a magic pot somewhere. Got a black orb. So we could fight another magic pot. I don't know if I care. We got 3 gil. I don't see a ribbon. Zombie warlock is doing some magic. I don't care. Let's just get out of here. We didn't aggro the magic pot, so we're actually pretty okay. But that's it as far as like really neat stuff to do on this floor. It's all there. The other zones they're marked on the map, but they're not marked as having like really essential treasures. So we can come in here. We don't really need to explore once we're done in this zone. We could just kind of come in and feed it 15 orbs. Which is the lowest number for any of them on this level. Alright, so I'm going to finish this little corner, and then we will back out, save our game, and come back again and try to finish this whole zone. And I'm really going to hope that we don't encounter any magic bots. Because there's not that much to do in this zone. Oh no, one of them only has 12, so that wasn't actually the lowest of number of orbs required anywhere on this level. Yeah, but if I was going to come back and level grind anymore, and for everything I've read, I have a high enough level now that I should be able to beat the optional super boss to be more about strategy than incremental stat improvements from leveling up to 99. This should kind of be it. But if I was going to power level, it would be here, probably. But I probably don't need a power level anymore. Unless, again, I want to get to a prime number level just to minimize the opportunities for enemies to hit me with status stuff. Although, does ribbon protect you when they do, like, level blah 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 status ailments? I do not know for sure. I am not 100% sure on that one. So let's head back up a floor. Reverse. That's kind of an interesting spell in this game. Apparently ribbon doesn't protect you from it, as we just learned. And it means healing damages you, and things that would normally damage you revive you. And it's super MP intensive when you use it. But reverse is involved in some of the strategies for beating some of the super bosses in this game. It should go away when we hit the crystal. And when we come back next time, I think we should be able to get to the ultimate big boss of this whole zone. We'll find out for sure next time on the MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Bye-bye.